2-0 on Pierce. The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball deep left field. Has he done it again? Back goes Revere to the wall. There goes another walk-off grand slam. Oh my goodness.
Merciful Father, what have I gotten myself into? What am I to do? Give all you've done from the bottom of your soul. Make them want more. That is your goal. Yeah. Every word you sing, your life will depend. You're on a tightrope. If you drop this begin, get up off your knees. Be the star you wanna be with a lot of hard work.
We are under the bright. Digging in, Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set and the pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Gardner on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. One left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Chapman is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Beltre rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Gardner is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Here's Jurickson Profar.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit to Shields. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Profar looks up, out of here, into the Vigilers bullpen. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman.
And Hamels will jump ahead of him. It's 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's just 2 for 12. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is there, 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Giancarlo Stanton now try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he's safe.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman waits on it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Up next for the Rangers.
Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazzara. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury is there for it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Beltre takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player's safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
The 2-2 one more time. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Judge has a play. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Gallo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's safe as they push the lead to 5 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
To Shields, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 11, Rhett Gardner.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. Gallo comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 the count. Hamels into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. And this time he picked him off, and that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos, as we begin the top of the fourth. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Adam Warren will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Here's Jurickson Profar. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
The 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Walker is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gregorius calls for it. He's there to make the catch, and wow, the runner breaks for second.
Now batting.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away. Striding into the box, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Chirinos will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 29.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. For Walker now at second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second.
Hey, not a base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2.